Hello there, this is John. I'm very glad to have you here with me. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way. All right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind, we're putting. Careful with this one. This is from way out. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Liking how it's turning out. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And 1 under after that one. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Not the greatest contact on that one. Okay, the ball's going to tend to go right in this setup. It's sitting below your feet. Might want to aim a little to the left. So you've dialed in a little fade on this shot. Okay, we're on the green. Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet. This putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Looking good. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And currently 1 under for the day. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. This approach is heading right at the pin. Well, missed the green there on that one. Let's get out of this green side rough cleanly. All right, let's go. We need a par save, and we need it now. Let's do it. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. This one's about 7 feet away. That's going to bring you up to even par. And now the par 4 fourth hole. And this one's about 165 yards out. Get to the right, get to the right. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 1 under par if you can sink this. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Still going. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And you're 6 strokes back from our leader after that hole. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. That should do nicely. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Well, the putt appears to be online. Amazing. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. We've made it to the 6th hole. A little awkward on that swing. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. I'm having that. Okay, here's your look at birdie. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh, come on, be nice. Okay, this one is for the par. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Great drive. That was some power. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. All right, the ball's going to go a little more left than normal because it's sitting above your feet as we set up. I like the shape on this. Nice little draw. 3 under par if you sink this. Well, this has my attention. All right, that'll work from that distance. All right, moving forward. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 8th. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt. 8 feet to the cup. Ooh, that was close. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And that will go. And after that, you're 2 under. Well, let's let this fly here on the 9th. There we go. Great contact. We are about 195 yards out from here. This is a super long putt. No two ways around it. Let's see how you do. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And 4 under par after that hole. And the back 9 of this course starts with a par 5. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, here's a 24-footer. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, that's too bad. 5 feet to the cup from here. That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. I don't think this is going to be good. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Oh, look at this. Just, that ball just plugged right in the sand, didn't it? Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. All right, let's go. This one's for par. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. And in there for the par. 5 under for the moment. And teeing it up now on the 12th. setting up here from the deep stuff. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Solid approach there, pin high. This could take you down to 6 under par. Wow, amazing. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Holy mackerel. That was tattooed. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. And the green slopes up around that general area, around the pin. You want to make sure you don't leave this one short. This one's coming around, nice little draw. And this putt for the birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. And the par 4, 14th hole is next. Nice. This one's around 135 yards out. I like the way this is tracking. This one's just a 3-footer. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. And we've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. I like that. And good luck with your 2nd here on the 15th. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. All right, tapping in for par on this one. Heading to the next. And you're 8 under par currently. Okay, let's unload on this one. Par 4, 16th hole. I got a good feeling. Good job. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th.
Oh my goodness, that almost went down.
This is a 9-foot putt. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. That swing was to die for. Safely on the green. Good luck here. We've got 15 feet. Looks like just a slight break to this one to the right. This one's on a good line. And nicely played in there for the bird. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 5. It was tidy. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. Nice. That was the club. 10 feet to go. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. So far, so good. All right, the putt drops, and you get to end your round with an eagle. And at the end of this one, 12 under. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. And we have a par 4 first hole to start out with today. Let's do this. Crank that drive straight at the pipe. Second shot here on the first. Decent approach there. This one's about 15 feet. This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. It could be a good one. And let's keep these under par vibes going as we move forward here. Great start to your round. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. setting up here just in the first cut. Good shot. This one for the birdie. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. And we're teeing up now on the third. Bounce right, come on. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. All right, this putt for the birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. This one's tracking.
And down it goes. Well done.
And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit.
And sliding into this par 4 fourth hole, let's see what you can do. Got some good contact on that one.
Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Oh, nice little chip there. And for the par. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Okay, stick this one nice and close. We got a par 3 here on the 5th. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Okay, third shot.
Oh, almost. Hold it out.
10 feet to the cup. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Looking good. Okay, in there with the bogey. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Nice shot into this green. Good work. And this putt for the birdie.
I think this one's moving to the right.
Oh, man. All right, a little tap putt here. All righty, now let's have a look at the leaderboard, see what's happening. 14 under after that hole.
All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4.
Good shot. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Oh, it's heading for the green here. All right, this is for the bird. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. 15 under par is your score. Okay, 8th hole coming up. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. And this next putt goes, you got your eagle.
This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Ooh, right by.
Okay, 4 feet to go. Boom, you drop that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par.
All right, 9th hole, par 5 coming up.
That ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Oh. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And that will bring things up to 3 under par for you. And here we go with the 10th hole. It's a par 5. That was good stuff. All right, this is about 240 from the pin.
Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin.
Coming into a bunker near you. This one's your third. And this is a monster putt coming up, but got out of that sand, right? So, you know, every cloud. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
This one's just 3 feet. And that putt will go. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. Here we go on the 11th. Well, maybe this will kick left. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 24 feet from the cup.
This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Oh, almost in there.
And this one for par. Okay, safely home with that putt. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit.
Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it.
Beautiful swing.
Okay, this one's around 90 yards out.
Playing a little draw shot here. That was good. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
Oh!
Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Oh man, you launched that. And here's our second shot on the 13th. That's a safe shot. 16 feet to the cup.
Oh! And let's put this one in the cup for our par.
And after that one, you're 3 under. Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Hey, that's another green in regulation. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh. And here we go with the par putt. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. This one's about 25 feet out. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. So far, so good. This really looks good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. Good luck here on the 16th. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, that'll do. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. It's going to bring things down to 5 under par. And up next is the par 3 17th. And hopefully we carry that water safely. Well, that'll play pin high for us. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think we got a left to right break here. It's getting there. Amazing shot. 18 under for the moment. Okay, on to the 18th. We have a par 5. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. We've got about 215 to go from here. And this one from 22 feet. Oh, this one's looking okay. Still has a chance. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And as we head our separate ways, we've wound up at 8 under par. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much for the round. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. Our round begins with a par 4. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say? We'll take those all day. And second shot here on the first. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Unlucky. Well, that'll do for now. This one's 19 feet out. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Continuing. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Come on, kick right, come on. Nicely done, you're on the green. Would it be too much to ask you to get a little closer to the pin? And here we go, this one for birdie. Yikes, that went right by. This one is a short 3-foot putt. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. That was well played. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Nice little draw onto this one. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup from here. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right. Looking pretty good. A 1-stroke lead for our leader today. All right, 5th hole, par 3. Let's do it.
Good job. We're on the green. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. A downhill putt here. Goes to the right as well, I think. A little too hard. Okay, you've got this one for par. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. Well, it's heading towards the hole. All right, well done. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. The wind's blowing out there, right to left. Sweet. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Ooh, looking good, looking good. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Nice stroke on that one. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Oh, how dialed are you today? Look at that one. And this putt from 10 feet. It's breaking to the left, I think. This putt's going. Nice putt on that one, in there for the birdie. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Here's our second shot on the 8th. All right, we're back in the fairway. I like it. And this is your 3rd shot. Solid looking approach here so far. And that'll do. Grab your putter. See how you do with this 13-foot putt. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. Okay, moving on. And after that one, you're sitting 7 strokes back from our leader. All right, 9th hole, par 5. And setting up here in a fairway bunker.
And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. And after that one, 8 strokes off the lead. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. Okay, there you go. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Maybe a member's bounce to the left. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. All right, this next putt drops and you'll get your eagle. Going towards that hole. Dropping it in. That's a birdie with big wings. There's your eagle. And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. Looks like a little draw you put on this one. Okay, 34-foot putt in your future. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard too. All right, this next putt for the par. And our current leader is up by a stroke on the rest of the field. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. I think I'll take that tee shot. Looks good. That was powerful. All right, second shot on the 12th. I think this one's going for it. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. It's shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. And our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. 13th hole coming up. It was a good one. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Well done. This one's for birdie. Nice work. That's birdie number 7 today. 7 strokes off the lead after that hole. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Well, this one might need to sit. Yeah, we'll have that. This one's 17 feet. This putt's going uphill and to the right. This one's on a good line. So good, so good. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. We're on the green with that one. Well done. All right, let's do this. 18 feet to go. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. That was amazing. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. And here's our second shot on the 16th. That'll do for the approach. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh, too bad. This one's for par. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par.
11 under par currently. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Good shot. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. Way to chip that one close. Well done. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.